Today, my informative speech is going to be about the gridiron game. I'm going to talk about why the game of football is a good sport for the kids to get into. My purpose for this speech is to get my point across to the people who think this sport is too violent for kids, when in reality it's not. Where I am from, growing up wasn't always easy. Having 5 siblings, it was always something to do, and the thing that stuck out to me the most was when I finally got the chance to touch a real football. I was around 10 years old when I was coming home from school, and my cousin was outside of my home with a football in his hand, throwing it up in the air. I didn't have any idea what kind of ball it was until he threw it to me. I was just amazed at the size of the ball and the texture of it, had me wondering where did he get this ball from. Ever since that day, I just fell in love with the game of football. Football is a sport where it can make a change in the youth community. For example, it could keep the kids off the streets and out of trouble by doing something positive. Football will keep the kids active when they do not have anything to do. Kids playing football is a sacrifice in a positive way because it can prevent them from getting in trouble in the streets or outside of school. It will give the kids the opportunity to change their lives by earning a scholarship to play football in college and have a chance to get a good education in school or even go to the pros. Football gives the kids the option to have an activity to do for their free time outside of school, or even in school during recess and any kind of things like that. Instead of kids going home straight after school, they will be able to go to football practice instead of having and even having the same time before they would inside of school. During the summertime, kids are on summer break and they're looking for something to get into, and football will be a good idea or a good option. The kids will be able to attend camps also to keep them active, or just go to practice on the other end. Kids playing football is a sacrifice in a positive way also, as I said before, because it can prevent them from getting into some trouble in the streets. That can uplift kids' confidence, also by giving them the faith that they can actually be good at football and go a long way with them playing this sport of football. This could also lower the murder rate to children because if the kids are doing something positive, you will have less worries about something happening to them because you will already know where they are and what they're doing with their time. Football can be a turning point in a kid's life also. When it's time for a kid to go to college and that tuition is about $40,000 a year, knowing your parents cannot pay for that just alone, not including the living and meals and all the extra things added to that, football can take care of all of that if the kid is good at the sport and is good enough to earn a scholarship from that university. These are just a few reasons why playing the sport of football can really impact the life of a kid's future. My statement of this thesis is that you can see that the game of football can be really a life changer from a kid's life growing up, from a child to a grown man. Playing football will always keep kids active no matter what year of the season it is. It will also lower the murder rate to the kids, but last but not least, it will give the kids the opportunity to earn a scholarship to go to school for free. The reason I chose football was because the reason why I chose football for an example of the kids choosing to play football at a young age, and look at me, I am on a full-ride scholarship at Michigan State University, so it is possible for other kids to do the same thing I did. And that will be the end of my speech.